Well, kudos to Tyler, because we had a sensational day for the high school football championships to be played outdoors for the first time ever in Brookings. We start with a 9A title game between Britton Heckla and Canton Freeman. They honored their teammate Trevor Zolke before the game, and Cole Fosness had himself quite the contest. 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and they were up 8-0 early. Trey Ortman to Tice Ortman. They've practiced this play in the backyard a lot over the years. 64-yard touchdown, 14-8 in favor of the Pride. Then it's going to be Trey Ortman decides to run it this time. I'm not throwing it to my brother every time. 42 yards. It's 30-22. Stig watching from a skybox. That's actually his office right over the field. It's really a cool office. All right, right before halftime, with Canton Freeman going in for a touchdown, it's picked off by Stanley Haskins, cuts back 96 yards, and the Braves are up 34-30 at halftime for Patrick Renner. But in the second half, it was a defensive struggle. A couple of touchdowns. Tice Ortman right there for the run for the touchdown from 25 yards. Puts his team up. They win at 46-34. This was an exciting win.
This was a very, most exciting game I've ever played in, for sure. I mean, last year that was awesome, is get the first one, but this was a lot more exciting.
And that's the greatest thing about this team this year, is that no matter what they've faced, no matter what's come around, they always have the ability to pick each other up and still rally for the collective good. I'm so very proud of what they were able to do today.
And again, this was the best, most competitive game of the day. 46-34, Canton Freeman wins another state title. Another great matchup in 9AA between Viborg Hurley and Bonham. This was a dandy. All right, early in the game, Riley Rothschadel goes back to the quarterback, Josh Cranover, and it's 9-0 in favor of the Cavaliers. Rob Kessler not happy, but he would be happy when Chase Mason somehow scrambles and hits wide open Shane Anderson for 50 yards, and it's 9-6 Bonham. Byron Pudwell's team trying to go back-to-back. They couldn't stop this combo, though. Mason to Anderson connected 4 times, 108 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, watch Crownover with a touchdown on 4th and goal. And early in the third quarter, after a long touchdown run by Heesh, Bonham led 24-18. But after that, number 11 simply took over. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen in the, 1981 was the first year of the playoffs. He combined for 416 yards, and look at this, 80 yards cut. Watch this cut, right there, right between the defenders. Down the sidelines, 80 yards, 416 and 6 touchdowns, 50-24. They scored the final 32 points, and they lost a teammate last year, so this was a very emotional day.
It feels great. We kind of took that as kind of a shot to us, but we never quit, so we kind of took that and just pushed through it and bonded together.
It feels sweet, you know, to be able to do that for them boys and the kids that we had injured today, to be able to go out there and finish it.
That they did. Like I said, the final 32 points, and they win at 50-24 to cap off a perfect season. The 9B championship game featuring top-ranked and undefeated Coleman Eagle against Harriet Selby. The Hawks came out flying, actually running. They don't throw a whole lot, and they don't need to when they can do this. Ryan Volker cutting back 32 yards, 16-0 Hawks after 1. Second quarter, Harriet Selby did put together a nice drive and gets on the board. Wade Begeman's touchdown pass here cut it to 16-6. But after that, it was all Hawks. Volker looks to be stopped and somehow goes back, reverses his field. He's going to score again from 14 yards out, makes it 24-6. And it was the Ryan Volker show. After a fumble by the Wolverines, he's going to take it 31 yards. This is all in the first half now, okay? And their starting running back was hurt and couldn't play. Volker with 3 touchdowns in the first half. Nate Tolley was pretty good too. He had 4 touchdowns on the day. 58-6 the final, and Nate wasn't one bit surprised with how things turned out.
Yeah, we were confident every game we went into. We knew that nobody was as fast or as strong as us because we worked hard, and we were able to get it done all year long.
Those guys were able to win some games and to start the program, and these guys just saw what it did and they continued with the program, and now it's just a program of lifting weights, working hard, playing as a team, being committed. You know, that's what we do.
That is what they do. They win another state title. 58-6 was your final. And finally, it was the Black and Blue Bowl for the 11A title as Canton took on Lennox. And this was the Caden Verley show. He starts off at quarterback and throws the touchdown pass to Shaden Scheidt, who goes in for a 6-yard score. That made it 7-0 after a Verley field goal, because he does it all. He then takes it in for 13 yards out. Later in the game, he had a 91-yard touchdown run. Let's go to the scoreboard. 309 yards rushing for Caden Verley, 2 touchdowns. Canton's won 10 straight. That's an 11A record, by the way, the 91 yards. Mendel, nice game for Lennox, but Canton was red hot to finish the regular season. On to the volleyball courts for the Sodak 16 games, or Sweet 16 as I like to call them. Gorman hosting Mitchell. There's Sydney Wambach. She goes down and just bangs that down. Reagan Waddell tries to keep her Colonels in it. She gets the kill here, but watch Wambach. I got to show you one more highlight. Here's Wambach with a kill, and her classmates are loving this. Come on, guys. You made it on TV. Emma Ronsick with a kill, and O'Gorman's going to win this one, no problem, 3-0. Over to the Roosevelt gym, real quick. Brooke Kelleher is going to get the kill on the inside Bobcats block as O'Gorman takes the lead on that. Now, Joanna Miller's really good for Brookings. She's going to play some college volleyball. These teams split the first 2 sets, but Roosevelt, led by Maya Vandravek, she's going to get the winner right here, and they go on to win it in 4 sets. Final score, Roosevelt 3-1. Gorman advances to state AA. Watertown does as well. They're the top seed. Washington 3-0. Lincoln and Harrisburg win 3-1. All these winning teams go to the state AA tournament next week. High school, Western Christian in Iowa advances to the championship tomorrow. Wolfpack is 40-5. That's sports. We'll all be right back.